St. Louis City Health Director is warning that the clock is ticking for anyone exposed to measles during a recent visit to the St. Louis Aquarium. 5 on your side's Holden Kerwicki has been following the story for the last 24 hours. Holden.
Well, Mike, today we learned that the person infected with the measles came to the city from Illinois, and the city health director actually told me that there are large gaps in the information about what they did here in the city outside of going to the aquarium, which is concerning since measles has up to a 90% transmission rate for the unvaccinated.
If you visited the St. Louis Aquarium at Union Station Wednesday, April 30th, between 1 and 6, St. Louis Public Health Director Dr. Madi Halashwayo Davis has a warning.
Anyone present during this exposure window has a chance to develop measles if they are not fully vaccinated.
This comes just days after it was revealed someone visiting the aquarium was involved in a measles outbreak in Illinois.
Since symptoms develop 7 to 14 days after exposure, we expect anyone who contracted measles to begin experiencing illness within the next few days.
Over the last 48 hours, Dr. Madi says the health department has been working around the clock to contact anyone who signed the guest book that day.
That we haven't seen a lot of people come forward, which can be reassuring.
However, Dr. Madi says she's most concerned about a group of students who were on a field trip at the aquarium.
10% of Missouri kindergartners are not vaccinated, and that currently 25% of St. Louis parochial school children are unvaccinated.
The good news is, if you're vaccinated, you should be in the clear. But Dr. Madi admits that's not always enough.
There's multiple criteria that go into whether or not you need a booster. So the advice that we are providing folks is to please check in with your healthcare provider. It depends on your age, it depends on how long it's been since you had a booster.
With that in mind, Dr. Madi has this message for anyone on the fence about getting vaccinated.
We have an opportunity to get ahead of this. Let's do all we can.
Officials with the Missouri Department of Health and Human Services told me that parents with children as young as 6 months old can actually get those children vaccinated. However, since it is a different vaccine than your typical MMR vaccine, those children will still need 2 more booster shots before they enter school. Reporting live in St. Louis, Holden Kerwicki, 5 on your side.